For the love of God and everything holy, would you please explain to me why you would want to go to prison if you have no financial incentive to do so? And the only incentive you have to do so is you're wearing a patch, and next thing you know, everybody's freaking running around with their heads cut off, trying to get themselves a deal and all that stuff. And here you are holding the bag. Now, I'm not saying that's the instance in this one, which we're going to be covering with the pagans and stuff, but it is the overwhelmingly issue within the clubs when this stuff starts going on. But again, why the hell do you want to go to prison if you got no financial incentive? It just does not make sense to sit behind bars for 25 freaking years and you didn't make a dime. Plus, you can't ride your motorcycle. We're also going to be talking about this deal, man, as it goes towards violence. We're going to show you why it's just not the best thing to do.
Full throttle, no mercy, out of our minds. Burning rubber, burning time, burning alive, leave it all behind.
Okay, let's get over here. You like that intro, man? It's kicking ass, if you ask me. Anyway, the Mon Valley Independent. Yes, looks like we have the slaying link to the Pagans-War Dogs Brawl. Let's see here. Yeah, Bar Brawl, my fault, Hollywoodism, yields 3 guilty pleas. Now, this is where my question comes into play. What the hell are you doing? You ain't making no money off of this, and now you're going to be serving 15 to 30 years in prison. And when you come out, nobody's going to know who the hell you are. They probably will not keep in contact with you through mail, or you can get email in prison now. You know that? Oh my God, technology. Anyway, they will not put money into your commissary. They're going to forget about you. Now you're doing 15 to 30 years. 3 men charged in a deadly attack on motorcyclists in White Oak last year that authorities linked to the Washington County bar brawl between motorcycle clubs pleaded guilty Monday to third-degree homicide. Oh, you're lucky it didn't get you on first. Anyway, Jacob Baker, 34, of Mount Pleasant, is going to be serving, drum roll please, 15 to 30 years in state prison. Again, 15 to 30 years. Bye-bye. And he's 34 years old, so damn, you're going to miss all your 40s and 50s, man, and some of your 60s. And Jeanette and Albert Rencalco, 38, both pleaded guilty to lesser offenses in Allegheny County Commons Pleas Court. Why can't you just say court, man? Got to be all cute about it. Anyway, all 3 were sentenced by the judge as part of a plea deal with prosecutors. Assistant District Attorney Matthew Goddard told the club, or not the club, the court. Man, it's, you know what? When you wake up early to do these frickin' reports, man, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning here. Was on his motorcycle at the intersection of Jacks Run Road and Lincoln Way around 2:15 that day when a Chevy Silverado pulled up behind him. 3 men dressed in black wearing ski masks. Can somebody say somebody got something out of Sans Irony? I'm just saying. Exited the truck and headed towards him, who got off the motorcycle and ran away. At least one of the attackers was carrying an axe handle. Heyman pulled a gun, as did Baker. The prosecutor continued, and they exchanged fire. Sad stuff, man, here. Sad stuff. All in the open for everybody to see and on camera. Now, everybody says, why the hell you bitching all the time? This is part of the lifestyle. Well, when it spills over, you really got some issues. I always say, man, the voters are the ones that make their picks for these corrupt representatives and senators. They make these laws. And when you get them worried is a bad thing. You always kept everything quiet. That way you didn't, worry the freaking everyday civilians and stuff like that. Now, we don't even know if this incident is in conjunction with the club, but because it was in an area a club's in, the citizens are bringing up the club. Well, this is what happens when you do this shit in public and you have all kinds of news on it. He's rocked, rattled by shooting and explosion. Shooting at one of the restaurants and an explosion outside another, both at State and Clark Streets within less than 24 hours of each other, prompted a community meeting. Yes, you get all these communities together, these community activists, and you're in shit. I'm telling you, see it in Chicago all the time. Prompted a community meeting Thursday night where East Rock residents pressed police for answers and reassurance. Let's see here. The first incident took place at around 2 a.m. When Michelina's at 858 State Street was struck by gunfire. New Haven shot spotter system failed to detect the gunshots, and police weren't notified until around 10:30 when plainclothes detectives learned of the incident and went to the scene. Then at around 9:30, an explosion went off outside Christopher Martin's restaurant, just on the other side of Clark and Michelina's, according to the district manager sergeant. And there is when they had this meeting, and the case has been handed to the FBI, by the way. They're the busybodies out there. They will catch your ass, and they got a 98% conviction rate. Concerns were also raised, here it is, at the meeting about recurring motorcycle club activity around Michelina's, including people going up and down and back stairwell to the second floor and motorcycles parked idling outside, with riders wearing jackets bearing club patches. Now, police did not confirm any connection between this activity and the shooting or explosion, cautioning that the investigation is still in the early stages, and the owner of the restaurant could not be reached. The shooting and explosion incidents, meanwhile, prompted Thursday's community meeting, which organized by downtown East Rock elder Christian Kim, and he urged residents to stay connected. Please make sure to talk with your neighbors, but again, please err on the side of caution with the rumor mill. We've tried to give you whatever information the police have, most up to date, and the FBI. And if there's more, we will share it with our neighborhood. I don't know, man. Once you get them freaking community activists going, you are screwed. And like I said, there's no definitive proof that the shooting and explosion happened because of a motorcycle club. But because they were in the vicinity of it, now they're getting looked at by the FBI. And that's the problem, man, when you have all kinds of violence all over the place and people get concerned, your motorcycle club's going to be targeted. But going back to the beginning here, can you answer me that question? If you're not making any coin, no dimes, nothing, why the hell are you going to put yourself in danger of going to prison? I'm just wondering. It just seems asinine to me to throw your life away when you know the people that this supposed club you're a part of is going not to be there when you get out. They're probably not going to know your name. So maybe you guys should think about that and think about, hey, you better get paid if you're going to the joint. Just saying.
Insane Throttle, your official Google News source for everything biker. Thanks for riding with us. Smash that subscribe button. Check out InsaneThrottleNews.com for the latest updates and join the insanity today.
Insane Throttle Outlaw Rock. featuring Insane Throttle and Defiant Afterlife. Get your playlist full of pure rock and metal. Spotify, YouTube, subscribe, and crank it up.
Now I'm back in the fight.